What's the darndest thing your kid has ever said?
There is no one louder, more observant, or as articulate as a toddler in a public restroom stall with their parent. We're not there yet. Now the only thing we have to worry about is like you need to point it down so he doesn't pee everywhere.
Ew, broccoli's gross, says the kid who puts ketchup on their pancakes.
Ugh!
Kids eat weird stuff, but you know what? If they're eating, they're eating.
Yick! My kid got overheated and said the only thing that would help was French fries. And I'm not a doctor, but that sounds about right. I need French fries. It's the only thing that will save me.
A French fry a day keeps the doctor away. I took my 11-year-old out to spend some of her babysitting money, and she sighed. I thought ice cream would taste different with my own money. It tastes the same. Welcome to the working world, kid.
That'd be a lesson to you.
Yeah.
Spending someone else's money, just the same, but you didn't have to work for it. At our beach vacation, I just saw a woman buy a baby gate and Benadryl at CVS. That baby is done exploring.
I did the universal sign for call me, and my tween gave me a confused look and asked, on a banana? I don't think AI should be used to make content, but if there were a way for the Paw Patrol to tell my son by name that if he doesn't go to bed, they will arrest him. ...
That's pretty clutch.
That's not a bad idea.
I also feel like that is not far away.
If you don't have children but are considering it, I cannot stress enough how leaving the house to walk a mile to a parade with a baby and a toddler takes at least an hour and a half of prep. And you will also forget something important.
Team one and done.
No more kids.
Team one child and no more.
That's it.
My 7-year-old asked to hear his birth story, so I told him the whole harrowing ordeal, and he replied, hilarious. Birth is not for the faint of heart.
No.
Women are
Superheroes. Me. It's important to tell your parents everything. My 8-year-old. When mommy woke up this morning, she looked 100 years old. Me. Whatever you do, don't tell her that.
Honesty's the best policy.
One time I was babysitting and she told me that I only had a few bumps on my face, not like the other babysitter, and she was talking about my acne.
On the road trip, my son pulled out his laptop and announced he was writing a novel. Me, I hope it's not about a kid with a crazy writer for a mom. My 9-year-old son looking at me dead in the eyes through the rearview mirror. It's about a little boy with dark secrets no one knows.
Where do kids get this stuff?
Now they probably get it from YouTube.
Yeah, true.
Me, what do you think is the worst swear word I've ever used? 12, shyly. I don't want to say the F word, but I'm pretty sure it's when you said you effing loved cheese. Me, oh, okay, 12-year-old. You didn't have to use such strong language.
My daughter and niece have a new game where they pretend to be grannies, and the game is just them loudly complaining about things in old lady voices. Anyway, I'm waiting for my turn to play. Hilarious. I do feel like as you get older, you just complain more.
I was taking out carpet yesterday and my back hurts.
Getting older is hard.
It's hard. Sorry kids, I missed your childhood. I was trying to figure out which app to use to seek validation from strangers. Too real.
I forgot how morose and annoying children are in the summer, when they're hot and everything is boring. Babe, I wish I could send you on a magical adventure with a distant relative who turns out to be magical. Trust me.
Books and television, they really set us up for this world being quite boring. That's why I don't let my kid read.
He's 2 months old.
You never let me get anything. My 5-year-old holding a balloon, cotton candy, and 2 packs of sparklers. Not in my house.
We'll circle back when our kid is 5. He's gonna have you wrapped around his finger. My teen daughter wants me to hurry up, getting ready to go somewhere, and ain't this some karma?
Because she takes forever. I've never been in prison, but I have been trapped in a car with a kid talking about Minecraft. It's actually a very good game teaching kids how to use resources to build things.
My husband and I have weirdly been together since college. So whenever I see someone post like 5 years with this man and they have 2 kids, I'm like, excuse me, but husbands are supposed to have held your hair back while you threw up for Loco. Then 12 years later, you have a kid.
My baby ate meat for the first time yesterday, and overnight her poop transformed from what appeared to be repurposed spinach to a completely vile, fetid paste. And I have never more thoroughly considered becoming a vegetarian until this moment.
Yuck.
Yuck. I'm thinking about being a vegetarian also, because when I take poops, what if my kid starts pooping like that and I have to change his diaper? Maybe we just keep him on liquids.
That is not good for him.
Till he can wipe himself.
You can't make me do it because I'm going to run away and you won't be able to catch me because you're old and can't run fast. 5-year-olds are a different kind of cruel.
I spent a solid 10 minutes lecturing my kid about not writing on the couch with a pen, and she said, "It's a marker, not a pen." Ugh!
Well, she's not wrong. My son said his friend's parents took him to Disney World for getting good grades, and suddenly I'm not angry about his C- in math anymore.
That's good.
Unpopular opinion.
I'm actually a really big fan. The biggest of fans. I love lines and overpriced food.
My kid. That looks like the really old Mario. The 90s Mario. Me. Ouch.
Oh, that does hurt a little. We are vintage. Me. Want to go to the pool? My son. Will I get wet? Me. Calls husband. Good news, sweetie. Looks like we're going to be able to retire faster than we thought. That's funny. I think she's saying her kid's dumb.
What's worse than a kid with a karaoke machine? A second kid with a second karaoke machine in the same house.
We do not want our kid to play
an instrument. I really don't want my kid to be musical.
He'll probably be so into music. My kid wanted to take pictures of the fireworks, but I told them firework pictures don't come out and no one wants to see them anyway. I believe this is one of the most important life lessons I've ever taught them.
It's so true.
We don't care. We know what they look like.
13 is in a great mood today, so he's blessing us by playing the entertainer on the piano over and over and over and over. It's okay, I'm fine.
My twins are fighting over who gets to use my toilet, like Henry V battling for the throne. Nice.
Henry V.
Well, a V is a 5 in Roman numerals. Me! Running into a mom friend at Trader Joe's. Oh, your hair looks fabulous. Have you done anything different? Her. Oh, thanks. That's the lice treatment.
Ooh.
I got that from a kid who went into the ball pit at Discovery Zone. After 2 days of refusing to go to the beach, the night before we leave, my 3-year-old wordlessly walked off the property, across the street, and onto the beach. I followed. She stopped at the store, gazed at the ocean, then quietly said, "Okay, I go back now," and turned and went back inside.
At least she saw it.
She's like a little girl after my own heart. Ugh, my butt crack is sandy. I don't like this.
Happy 4th of July to all Americans, and happy Independence Day to those without kids.
Let us know in the comments below.
What's the darndest thing your kid has ever said?
Yes.